Welcome. In this video, we're going to examine what are some factors that could be potentially damaging to fascia. Shoes that have thick cushions in the heel or unnatural arch support, narrow toe box or elevated toe box interferes with how the foot senses the ground. Getting barefoot more often is a big part of maintaining good fascial fitness. Shoes and orthotics or insoles act like crutches and potentially can make intrinsic muscle in the foot smaller and weaker, as the feet are lying dormant in the shoe, especially during developmental stages. Weightlifting may cause imbalances to become greater and impact the tensegrity network if the underlying fascial connection is suboptimal. For example, during compound movement like squat, elite naturals use core and glutes while average use quads and lower back for the same lift, which means the elite naturals get better and the average could get worse. Mental and emotional stress can also play a role as fascia becomes tight and pathologically entangled or dried up. Not having enough sleep and interfering with your HGH production would also potentially put your fascia health at risk. Last but not least, missing key nutrients such as vitamin C and collagen and antioxidants would limit fascial ability to remodel and perform. Being aware of these factors and having a strategy to cover all aspects of fascia health is key. I will see you in the next video.